Right? Oh my God. Here we go now. And then now we're having tech issues again because why not? Oh, now we got it. Yay.
We got
all
it.
fixed. Woohoo!
We're good.
Rock and roll. Welcome, peeps, to our next amazing speaker series interview for our upcoming InFLOWential FREEDOM Summit. Why freedom? Because it's on fucking Veterans Day and I am a veteran. Why the hell not?
Yes.
But really, it is all about freedom. But today is not about me at all. But before we get into the phenomenal teaser of what our amazing guest will be talking about, be sure to head to beinfluential.com/summit to grab your tickets to this phenomenal event. If you haven't seen the lineup of speakers that we have that will be gracing our stage for 2 freaking days in an intimate setting where you get the time to network and connect with all of the experts, get to mastermind, we get some breakout sessions. We are going to blow minds, break through blocks, and transform lives and businesses over the course of 2 days in November, the 10th and 11th. So I look forward to seeing you there. But enough about that. I'm so excited to welcome my phenomenal sister from another Mr. Bijal Patel. Welcome.
Okay. I'm so hyped now, Stacey. What are they going to do with us together? Right? I don't know.
I know. What are they going to do? I mean, bringing all this. And of course, we're having the craziest tech issues now StreamYard's we're having trouble streaming, but whatever. It's on most of them. It's working. It's just one place it's not working, but we'll get it all good. It's fine. It's fine. We work it out. So I would love for you to take a moment and share the magic and genius that is you, what you do, who you serve, how you serve them. And I know I'm going to share some of the special experience that I have firsthand with your magic and your team over at Launch, which is phenomenal. And then we'll get into the teaser about what you will be talking about at our event.
Yes. It's going to be so exciting. I can't wait. Well, my name is Bijal Patel, like Stacey, my friend, so kindly introduced me as. My name means lightning. And I feel like this crowd needs to know that. And I sense lightning in Stacey Rasky, and that's what attracted me to her. So I just want to point that out. I own a company called Launch. Our company has been in business for 3.5 years. We focus on doing world-class branding for established online businesses. Okay, now that I've established that, what the heck does that mean? Okay, here's what that means. You either have a business or you have a brand. You don't have both. A business is more transaction-based. A brand is something that's transformation-based. So having worked with Stacey, having been a part of the influential movement from the outside, I literally cannot wait to be there gracing her stages. By the way, thank you for having me, Stacey. It's going to be amazing because what I noticed from her previous events is transformation after transformation after transformation kept happening for people, and they kept posting about it. And the craziest thing was they were all varied. They were all completely different. So what our company does is we want to find people who are absolutely experts, amazing at their craft and what they do. They're great in the sense of they know how to help their people. They know what they're about, but they need a little bit of help dialing in what is the exact messaging to hit my most ideal avatar. Is it time for me to have a little bit of a switch of avatar? I've been focused on this type of person. Should it be more this person? And how do I take all of this, bring it to market so I'm positioned in the exact right place where I don't have any issues with people, maybe not being able to invest that amount, or potentially them not being the right culture fit for what your coaching program, service, or agency is all about. So we think of ourselves as the person, if you are the rocket, literally we're putting jet fuel into you. You know where you want to go. We're just going to help course correct a little bit, dial in the last 5 and 10% to get you to exactly where you want to go. That's all what branding strategy really means dialing in your offers, your message, your tagline, your exact ideal avatar, and then boom, we'll package it up in an absolutely gorgeous visual brand. So that's what we do. Did I answer all the questions, Stacey? I feel like I forgot something.
No. You hit it. It's perfect. It's absolutely amazing. As always, lightning. I was gonna say you're like light. You're not even lightning in a bottle. You're just lightning all over. There's no capture.
There's no bottle. That would be a container. There's no
Yes.
bottle.
No boxes or containers. No. I think what was so amazing about our work together was, for us being in established brands to a certain degree, at least on the Stacey Rasky side, and that's really where we focused, was sort of recreating or re-clarifying after I made that split of my brands, because I had, obviously as InFLOWential grew into a soul of its own and its own mission and movement, I was like, oh, now I need to reconnect to my identity kind of without that piece, or with that piece in a different relationship
Exactly.
to me now. And that was really beautiful. And I loved how much time and energy you got to know me, who I am, what I'm about, all of the things that really represent me. I mean, even the intake form where you ask about, okay, if you're a car, what are you and why?
Yes.
It was just so fun to like really lean into that, like, because there's so much work that happens just in learning how to self-identify and answer those questions, let alone the magic you guys brought to the table in helping to create this visual representation that reflects the power and magic of me and what I do. And I was like, for those who've noticed a pivot, and of course, when you go get your tickets to our Freedom Summit, you'll see a lot of that new visual representation. Thank you so much, Brittany. I know it is. It's just such fun new branding.
Yeah.
And it's so important because I think you teach and help people understand not only the importance of the brand and how that is reflective of our voice and our impact and all of those pieces, but that it's so much more than just a logo.
Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, it's a pet peeve of mine, right? I'm so glad that people like you who have so much vision and so much impact to give to the world understand that and can see it. So now you're better equipped to get your message and your voice out to the world so we can help more people, because more people need to be able to discover you so they can get out of their own self-made prisons. Like, right? Like most of the time, like, let's just call it what it is. It's a self-made prison. It's not, most of the time, it's not the marketplace that put you in the prison. I'll even say it. It's not COVID that put you in a prison, and it's not even the recession. It's us. We get the keys, we design the cage, and then we walk into the prison, and then we lock the door while we're holding the keys. And we're like, I don't think mindset is important. Tell me what else I can do. And you're like,
I just need another strategy.
I just need another
strategy. And I'm like, well, correct. You do. However, it's self-management strategies. It's self-mastery strategies. Hey, Kevin. All right. So, I mean, it is. And I love, and I think this is where you and I so deeply connected, because you're such a disruptor like I am. We love to be like, oh, fuck, no, we're fixing this. So we're just calling this shit out for what it is. Right?
Oh my God. So true.
Right. So true. I love it. So let's start getting a bit into how you are going to be blowing people's minds in November. I would love for you to share a bit of a teaser about what you are going to be talking about at this event, and then I would love for you to share after that, and we'll, and I can always re-ask this again, but share why people need to come to this event. Because obviously there's lots of events out there. I know I love attending events. You love attending events. There's always a variety. What makes this different, and why do people need to make it a point to get to this one?
Yeah. Great question. Great question. So at the event, I'm going to be specifically unleashing what is the secret behind hybrid personal branding and business branding. And it literally is exactly what I said. It's the hybrid between how do you take your personal brand, overlap your business brand in the right strategic way that's going to hit it out of the park for you. So I know that word secret is overused. I don't care. You really are going to get the secret because I'm a truly abundant thinker. I could tell you everything that you could need about branding, and it would take days upon days. So, like, whatever time slot Stacy gives me, I'm going to be talking as fast as I humanly can and be like flying through slides. Okay. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to walk away from that event understanding what is the difference between these two for me? How can I wield which brand better for me and my business? And the third piece, that was great. I feel like extra energy and passionate, and I laughed a little bit, but how am I going to apply that for me? So in that talk, what I like to do is I know that people love to be at events and they love to get high off the sauce. Okay. And I have really high energy, like Stacy. You can imagine why we get along. So I can get a crowd up and excited and all of those things. I kind of want to be a comedian one day. I can make you laugh. I don't care about your temporary emotions for a 48-hour period of time. If you cannot walk away from that event and be able to apply one of the many branding strategies I'm going to teach you, then I have done you a disservice and I've done Stacy a disservice, and it wasn't worth it for me to come out there and be on stage for you. So it's my commitment to provide you value in the vein of branding, which is literally so misunderstood. It has created a whole business for me because I didn't mean to do this. I accidentally fell into it. But I'm going to teach you something you can take and you can apply right away. Because so to tie back in, which I kind of did during my like response to this, when Stacy's asking why you should come to the influential event, why it's not optional, here's the way I would look at it, okay? I go to like 2 events a month. I'm a busy mom. My business is thriving. We are 2xing year over year. I don't got time to play. I am not coming to like go drink with everyone at the after party. I'm not there. Okay. 9 o'clock. I'm like, oh, time for me to go back to the room. They're like, what? You don't have kids. I have my next morning, and being hungover is not a part of it. So peace out. So when I say that, I mean, this event, while people are going to have fun, they're going to get together, they're going to mingle, they're actually solving the business problems that you paid $10K, $20K, $30K, $50K to get solved in another mastermind. You're going to be able to do that through the speakers hanging out afterward. I'm going to be at that VIP dinner that Stacy's got set up. If you've ever been at an event with me, I will hack your problem to the side and let my steak go cold. Okay. So when my passion is behind something, you have access, your problem gets solved for free. But it's not about me. It's about the type of people that Stacy has pulled together in a room. So knowing her Stacy Rasky brand, her influential brand, the entire event is designed so that you can find the right speaker who's doing the thing that you need, that you vibe with, so you can take back home and immediately apply the things that you loved and you learned about it. The secondary thing you're going to get from it is a community of like-minded entrepreneurs. I'm in a lot of mastermind groups. They're not all like-minded. So if you like Stacy, or you like me, or you like some of the other panel people, guess what? We're all going to unite with our core values. So come and expand your network, because I do believe very firmly in Warren Buffett's statement, his quote, your network is your net worth. So if your net worth is not where you would like to see it, you need to be at this event.
This is definitely the room to get into for that. Yeah. I mean, the spectrum of entrepreneurs. And I mean, I absolutely love what you shared. It is so, so, so spot on. And the network of people and the net worth of these people, not only financially, but the people they know,
Yes.
is bananas. Like we have got
Yes.
speakers who know everybody. I'm talking the people you see on TV, all the entrepreneurs that you follow, all the movers, the shakers. You will be 1 degree of separation from everyone based on the people in this fucking room.
Yes.
I just realized that. I'm like, oh my God, this is like,
It's crazy. Yeah, that's a great point because people just get hung up with their current network and who did I meet at the event, but they forget that one step further, who do you know that you just met too? You know,
Exactly.
it's really, that's how you get ahead. That's when you look up and you say, how come their business that is similar to mine is scaling to the moon and I'm kind of here, we're doing okay, we're doing pretty good, but we're still riding the revenue roller coaster a little bit longer than I expected, or potentially you're kind of stuck at a revenue level, things have like are okay but they're plateaued out. That's when you need some new sauce, you need some new energy, you need some new sauce, and they're not going to be disappointed. I
No.
bet it. I bet on it.
Exactly. I agree. And well, and it's not just even like what you shared, right? Between, for the people who make the investment to join the VIP level ticket and get all that extra time. I mean, we capped it. That is going to be a small, intimate room where you get the powerhouse speakers focused exactly on you and your needs and solving those problems. Now, for those who are in it just at the event in general, it's not just the speakers sharing their genius on stage. We also have the Q&A panels where you can ask whomever, or you ask the question and get everybody's answers.
Right.
And we've got the breakout sessions. So if you need that deep dive time focusing on your brand, you've got it.
Yeah.
If you need that deep dive time, really getting into some self-leadership, self-love, self-mastery, behavior modification, mindset shifts. I mean, we've got the full gamut, business strategy, sales and marketing, all the things.
Yeah.
These will be the people that you want to be in the room with to get that genius. And these are all speakers who you are going to be investing 5 figures or more to have their genius on your business or your leadership. Because again, there are going to be some people in this room that are executives. And it's important, some people I'm sure ask you, well, I work for another company. I'm an intrapreneur. Why is it important for me to have a personal brand? And I'm sure you'll go over that.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And a totally different reason. Mm-hmm. Some things are similar, some things are different. You'll have to come to the event to find out. That one I'm going to save.
Right.
Because you need to be here, because you need to be networked with other like entrepreneurs so you can step up your entrepreneur game. But I agree with you, Stacey. I think that like the speakers and seeing them on the stage, that's all the glitter and the glam, but the real talk, the real stuff that happens backstage, that happens at the VIP dinners, that happen at the sidebars, like while everyone's grabbing food, that's when you need to be able to capitalize to say, that's when people get their big golden tickets. They're just talking to someone, it's a 2 to 3 minute conversation and someone like rips the wool off their eyes and it's really transformative. And that's why I'm down with it. Like events are transformative experiences. You do need to be selective about which one you go to. And this is one you need to go to and buy that VIP ticket. You want to be in VIP, you're going to feel left out if you're not.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's definitely going to be some massive FOMO because I mean, not only, and again, I am taking a break from drinking for a while. I'm dry, but it will be an open bar for those of you who enjoy that, but we'll be hanging out in the dugout. And this is literally the chill space for the New York Yankees during spring training. So just saying, we are at Steinbrenner Field, this little dugout space. They've got this bar. It's all very 1920s era, New York City, New York Yankees vibe. Like it's just cool. And we get that time, that hour of networking before we even start our amazing catered VIP dinner.
Wow.
And then again, it's just the small tables and the intimacy where we just get to hang out and connect. It's going to be so, so, so good. So good. Yes. Hey, I mean, Lori said it. She's like, love this. This event is going to be fire.
Excited.
Right. Any other insights or anything else you want to hit on before we wrap up?
I just want, so it is 2022, and I've been doing my legwork and research because something I'm amazing at in other industries is to be able to see the trends ahead of when most people are able to see the trends. Why does this matter? When it comes to building up your brand and for you to get momentum, for you to be able to get those repeat buyers, for you to be able to like, boom, facilitate someone having trust in your brand, which by the way, I use that word intentionally, you can facilitate installing brand trust in people. For you to recognize and know those things, you have to know what's happening behind the curtain, because I cannot tell you how many played out 2020 and 2021 strategies that I see people trying to use. And they're like, I think the algorithm is messed up. I'm just mad that Facebook shut down my ads account. Okay, come on, player. You're going to be the top of the top. You're going to be a world-class brand. In order to be that, you have to know at the cusp of what's coming next. And those are the style and types of things that I'm going to be open-handedly training on. And if you grab me on the side, you're going to get a ton of value. So I cannot wait to see you over there. And I cannot wait to hang with you, Stacey. It's going to be so much fun.
We're going to have a blast. I know. I can't wait to just hang out here in Tampa where it's gorgeous, especially in November,
Yeah.
and we are going to, it's so near and dear to my heart, this concept of freedom. And I feel like a lot of
Yes.
people right now are talking about it. It's another buzzword. You know how we go through these cycles of like, now everybody's like freedom, 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 freedom. But freedom is so much more than time, geography, and money.
Yes.
Freedom is an inside job first. Because how many people, I know, some of the same people I know, lots of other people. And within our respective networks, how many people are like, yeah, they did all those things. They've got the time freedom, the geographic freedom, and the financial freedom, and they are far from free.
Yes.
They are not respecting their time. They're still prisoners to their calendar. They're still in the business, or they're still doing all the things, or they're just burned out, overwhelmed, stressed out. So really, that's why we're curating this event overall, is we're focusing very heavily on the inner work while also peppering in what to do with that next level of leadership. Self-leadership, self-mastery. Now, how do you take that into not only creating the freedom you desire, the fulfillment you desire, but impacting at the level you're called to in the world, in whatever capacity that is. But it all starts inside. And that freedom so much is an inside job.
Yeah. That's well put. And like I said earlier, it's self-made prison, and it's money is not going to get you free. I work with people who are upwards of 250K months in revenue. I've had a client who was at 800K of revenue, and he was pissed he wasn't at a million a month. Like, that was our conversation. I've had a client who were multiple 8 figures. I've had clients who were 20K months. Doesn't matter. The money's not going to set you free. Once you get out of survival state, the money is not what sets you free. And so what I like about what you teach, Stacey, is that notion of that embodied leadership. When you embody it, no one can make a prison, including you. You won't self-sabotage. You won't self-doubt. You won't push down your self-worth because you've gotten too many things and you wonder or not if you deserve it. Or you have your new Porsche and you're like, how come my fulfillment of this Porsche, it's been on my vision board for 10 years. 2 days later, you don't care about it. You're done. You're over it. I see it over and over and over again. So Stacey and I are united in that sense of how do we set people free from themselves? And I tell you what, from my perspective, it is everything Stacey says. And let's talk about identity. Let's talk about your inner identity and your outer identity and your external identity. And then how does vision play a part in making sure your best, highest, truest self is coming out every day, coming out into the world, ready to play, and is not going to go anywhere. These are the continued voices that end up gaining the momentum because their vision, identity, all of that is aligned to their embodied leadership.
Boom. Mic drop.
Just piggybacking off you, girl. You just got me excited. You got me
y'all fired up.
No.
Got you all fired up.
No engine that good. No, let's make it a big engine. I don't want that little
love,
engine.
right? I love it. Big engine
Give
that
me the big engine.
absolutely could every damn day. I love it. I love you. I am
I love you.
so grateful that you are a part of this amazing experience. And I
I'm
can't
so excited.
wait.
I wore cobalt blue for you, electric cobalt blue in your honor. So I just wanted you to know
I
that.
appreciate that. It looks good on you, especially with the bright pink lip.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So good. I know. It's like Stephanie Castro was like, sounds like fun. Amy
Yeah.
Hesper's here. Fire. We said hi to
Yeah.
Lori, all the people. So good. Thank you guys for joining us live. Of course, head on over, grab your tickets, beinfluential.com/summit. Oh, since we were here chatting about it, by the way, now between now and October 1st, if you grab your ticket, you will get a bonus VIP session with moi, one-on-one, a full leadership audit. We will just go over whatever it is that you need. We will problem solve. You get me for an hour.
That's
for free
amazing.
as a
Guys,
bonus.
jump on this.
Fast action bonus. Dropping it here. So you know.
Yes.
There we go.
Do not miss on that, guys. Like that could be the entire turning of tides for your business. Don't miss out on that when you've got somebody like Stacy who is willing to share her time and her knowledge and her strategy with you. I'm telling you, I've seen the inner workings. It's going to work and it's going to work for you. Okay. Like rest assured, you're going to be good. Go grab that ticket.
So good. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yes.
And you know, this is always just such a blast. I love doing all these building up all this energy and momentum because once we actually have our event, it is going to be phenomenal. So
I'm so excited. Thanks for having me, Stacy. This was so much fun.
You are so welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to share your genius with everyone today as that preview to the epicness that's going to happen in November. So again, for those of you watching, be sure to grab your ticket. And like I said, between now and October 1st, you get that bonus VIP session. So grab that. And remember, as always, you are enough. I will see you in the next speaker series, and I will see you in November. Grab your ticket.